Hello guys, my name is Iris. I just got out of the city with a whole bunch of people, and I was chilling downtown with my photographer, the people that take my photos and stuff. These are my new crew or something like that. I've been hanging out with them, like pretty loyal. They're pretty cool guys. And what's really crazy is that the past girlfriends, all these girls that they hooked up with, are like coming and haunting me because something shows up while they're doing something or something like that, and they keep like harassing like other people and stuff. But my shout out to you every day, what you send to me and stuff like that, to people in the school and like making me look dumb, expressive wise and all this stuff, not making me feel part of what it is. They're mad mean about it. And whenever you come outside and I see you on the streets, or I see you on a bus, and you keep coming out with those vibes and stuff like that, doing all those weird stuff when you are in another spot or something like that, some weird dude, what he made up and stuff, just don't come out and like, think that I'm gonna take shit and stuff. Like, some dude came out, like he was just like gone, like he was some nigga that went to school with me and stuff, but like, for theoretically he's not a nice person inside. And that they kind of lost it, They don't understand like the society of living and stuff like that. You just come out and then, I've seen a lot of dudes die around me. I think it should happen, and not including me. I just want to become the greatest, As far as like these girls making me look stupid, and I don't know how they get to my house and who's sending them to here. They just make me look stupid. They're like picking up my fat. They won't even let me talk to them. I don't know why I can't get up with them and stuff. And I know how to do it, but the guy keep taking away the stuff that I got high off and stuff like that. And it's so weird. But I told the guy one time, right? They're like girls, but they're not girls. They're like guys. You know what I mean? They bone so much that like they turn guys. They're like hidden and shit, and like you could just beat them up. Like you could just hit them, but they won't let me freestyle and flow. Like they always catch me in this boredom space. Like, not a nice people, to be honest with you. The people I dealt with, and I don't know like the high steel level and stuff like that, and what's going on. I'll be 100% honest with you. When these people, when you send them from there to here, right, and then like here, I'm not getting good responses from them, So you can't constantly send that stuff to me every day, every time, Like, I'm trying to reply back to you guys. I'm trying to let you know, and like when you know the point of reaching any, you start on a norm into that space of like somebody blockading you and stuff like that, and like niggas hypochondriacting over colors, and that's mad racist towards her. You don't disrespect a woman like that, and all that crazy stuff, like. They drew all this stuff. Meanwhile, when the night comes in, they don't want you. I can't do it anymore. Like I don't even know how that exists. I don't know how these people are sliding into all these things, and it's just like obliviously mad weird that it's so weird. And sometimes I find myself like with all these people, I be blazed as hell, and like I hate these norms. Like they want me to slide in or something and think about something, but. I'm not there. I'm trying to impress the bitch as much as possible. Meanwhile, they just like, what gives a shit? What gives? And they're just a bunch of cracker hoes and shit. These bitches been out there like since they were like 13 and shit, with a boyfriend and boning. I don't even know anything about this shit until like recently. These bitches, I had no idea these bitches boned when they were that young. I had no idea. And on top of that, they be cramping niggas like in a street, like when I'm wishing to have all the hypes and shit, try to flex and shit. These bitches like straight up like combashing and shit, like to understand what I'm saying and stuff like that. I was just like, man, I'm trying to impress all these bitches and trying to get them on my dick and shit, like trying to, so we could make out and do all that shit. Meanwhile, the bitches all nervous and shit, these crackers and shit, like these hoes, you know what I mean? Like they've been with their other boyfriends so long, niggas come out matching all the time. Some nigga came out outright preaching and shit, like niggas waited for the nigga to sleep and do all. I was like, yo, bro, the state's been there. I've been going to that stadium for that long, nigga. Like even before it and times and shit, And like all these places where nigga got hard on, like got bodied and shit, like they keep showing up and they keep asking questions. I was like, man, no nigga wants to do like feel like that at night, especially if you know for a fact I'm under your state or something, you know. So I say unto you, NYC do live. But the thing is, why am I always getting bad responses every time I come back home? It makes me feel mad weird and shit, you know? Instead of making me go inside all political, that could be shized and shit and become like, I hate all them niggas and with you and all of that. Them bitches, them niggas don't know good. And my name, and the time when I try to do all that shit with you in front of you, how come it always stops me and shit, you know? But think about it, mayhem, all that shit don't count. Who the fuck are they? I went through all that postmodern syndrome and all them bitches and shit with all these bitches, and the niggas like, man, you this and that. Why are you looking at my dick too, yo? If you're looking at my dick, it's dick. You're a girl, I'm a fucking guy. What's the problem, yo? Bitches like, yo, you Asian. Yo, I'm a human being. There's no difference between all that. Then make me look stupid and shit, yo. How you letting me flex around girls and shit, yo? Chill out and shit like that, you know? Why you gotta stop me from getting girls? Come on, man. Love comes love. I heard about stories of black people going crazy, ape monkey, because of situations like that. Yo, I actually went down with one of the guy, and I actually even prayed with him. I said, yo, man, things like this cannot happen no matter what. And if you come back in a person and this type of thing, yo, my dude, I don't care, you know? And he's like, well, at time of this and time, you know the times when you know for a fact you go through the phases and you feel like you got left over and you feel like you should do the job. Maybe you could stand on it alone, you know, like listen to someone else instead of always concentrating on something else endurable. And I feel as if that's what the constitution of your righteousness, you know, being right and and attitude and shit. But you can't do that to me, you know, make me look stupid and shit like that when I do cry with hoes and shit. Bitches never had a good review, man. Just be honest, yo. You know what I mean? So, like, just keep it gutter with me, too, you know? Like, your criticism is mad, Emmanuel, but sometimes you gotta sit down and take my criticism as a person until I say it's what it is. And as for white people, some white people are cool about certain things, some white people are not. But what I came to a conclusion is that, yeah, they are white and this and that. They keep asking reality questions, like, you broke this down, you know where the white people were. But the truth of the matter is, like, you mix so many worlds every day that there are no such thing, you know? And that, you know, all these guys, yeah, my picture's on the internet, I'm an owner of Mitsu, and he just found out you can come on the internet, and he looks at the thing, I own him, Mitsu or something, and you guys say something else. My son, my hidden son is related to this, that kind of stuff, and my dad's gonna come out with this, yo, but bro, you could do all that Superman stuff, but I'm saying it's not gonna work in real life, because the matter is, the nigga could do all that stuff, but it's just like 3 pictures about this big, about that big a square. It's like an acid hit size, you know? How am I gonna get righteously offended because of that? You ever thought about maybe someone you never seen anything else besides a cover up, you know? Some weird shit, you know. I'm trying to flex on all these bitches at the time of thing, and they keep playing me like you have a ranking. These people look good. You know, I don't wanna go through all those things anymore. You know, like, you know, the whole time I attend all these things with bitches with doing all the dances and shit. These bitches are still no good, low greedy, no bitch looking good. Why don't you ever let me look good around you instead of you doing that human, like, weird, like, punctuation shit where niggas gonna talk shit at the end or something. And nigga, I'm gonna look good at earbud, do this, do that kind of stuff, and then nigga, yeah, he trying to suppress, like, other ways and shit. I'm like, my dude, I really don't care. And on top of that, yo, dude, what got me kind of upsetting in a way is that they postmodern into real world. I postpone somewhere else, and they don't even know, like, niggas like, yo, I swear to God to you, nigga, I'm on a photo state of someone else, and someone else, I believe that's even my creator. But the nigga don't see it right away with me and shit. So it looked good, you know what I'm saying? The nigga this is a nigga that played me, I don't know why, for a reason, yo. He's an end, yo. The guy's an end. I swear to God to you, and it's a fact, you know. If he didn't do all that controlling, making me look ugly in front of people instead of making me look good and all this shit, you're the bitch who wanna get jealous. It's a fact. It's a moral fact. The bitch ideology and morality, like memories, are gonna stick to you by times and shit, you know. And you know, like I wrote this to you with the teachers. Yo, man. I swear to God to you, man. It ain't school, man. If it comes down that hard, yo. If it always go to that, then I might as well say peace out. You know, like, be human being and shit. And stop being tight and stop sending me those things. I know what you're talking about. There's only a head and a put, Joe. And you can't really say something else. But at the same time, you know for a fact, when I do the right thing and you don't do the right thing too, you have to tell the truth. And the truth is that, you know, that's what I've done and that's how I came and how I became a person and shit. And she's like, the fact is, yo, in the end, just don't tell, like, my house and shit. I'm already on internet as it is. Don't follow me. I'm already on TV. Don't ask me about my history and shit. How you got there. How were you before that? How do you... Don't ask me questions like that. It makes me look stupid morally and imperfectually. And don't check up on my don't check up on any of my stuff, please, yo. Just leave my stuff alone. Some of you babes are out there pretty hot, man. Some of you bitches are not bad looking. You just... Don't make me look nervous or get me nervous while you trying to do stuff. I'm trying to do the same thing with you. And like, stop acting weird and like thinking that you know me and shit and all these crazy comments about people about, oh man, yeah, I went through all these things. Yeah, I swear to God, I refuse to look ugly in front of anybody. And don't tell me about people doing this, that, and then separating people and all that. Yo, I'm already ranked in the mid no matter where I go. So don't make up bullshit about me being another man or another person or you making a comment like you act or lack of. Bitch, my status on my game and that any of that generation of field is a little bit highly, a little bit superb than a lot of people mastered and shit. You know, like coming off everywhere. You know. Trying to make me look stupid and been part of your doggy stories, your little boy stories, to fucking real human life shit, and you gotta tell me something else. Come on, man, taking all of that, and you trying to shut me down for all that. It can't shut down. There's a lifetime, bro. The niggas come from shit like that, yo. Don't make other people, and don't take other credits for other people. Nigga don't wanna. If nigga don't like you, the nigga could slam you. I don't care, man. I'll say yeah. And on top of that, you can't catch a fish for right, man. Just leave the nigga alone. You know what I'm saying? Every day, I fight you. I tell you all this thing. But all that Wikipedia stuff, in the long run, not gonna work, yo. Just because I had hits on it, I already had things already running, yo. I already had people up there already doing stuff already and stuff like that. And whenever you break it down, you keep breaking it down. But that's not how you break it down. I'm telling you, break it down where it's on the favor of being real with you and stuff. Gun hosted, gay bangers, street bitches going to high numbers and shit. Builders, they got a whole bunch of shit in human life. It's human, yo. Niggas got all of that shit. And stop making me look bad every time I go on camera and stop making, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't make me look ugly. Please don't do that. I'm a Virgo, yo. I appreciate having a good looking woman around me, so it essentially makes me feel good. Instead of you thinking that's something else, man. You understand what I'm saying to you? And just please keep in mind and all due favors, I don't want to see those bitches again, those hoes again, yo. Just get me mad, wet, and horny, yo. The bitches look good, but it's just like they don't. I don't know. The nigga won't let me flex. At the moment, I keep agreeing with that shit. I don't want to agree with. I want to agree with that. You know what I mean? And testing all these things and stuff like that. Yeah, man. Some people like to do it. Some people like to flex. I'll be 100% honest with you, nigga. You could be on web, internet, all of that. My nigga, TV screens are a lot greater and much more bigger. Some people like to remain like hidden, so you don't have to gamble and all of that stuff. Instead of extraditing you lack something. Nah, man. My nigga, the niggas that are smarter than you know why TV or TV, nigga. The nigga broke it down before the nigga was going on the flex. It doesn't have to necessarily be part of something like that, and you should just leave it alone. And on top of that, all these bitches that come up on pictures and shit, saying, oh, my nigga, same timing, my nigga. Same exact timing, everything, yo. Don't judge about my parents or my houses and shit. Houses I used to live make me feel bad. I used to own houses. I used to have this. Yo, man, I don't want to sit there and hear you about stuff like that. Why I gotta hear about you having houses and shit? My nigga, I live in a house right there too. What's the difference? What seems to be a problem? Might have more money, man. Mad prison, but that's mad personal no longer. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why they be mad personal with me? When are you gonna rescue me out of shit like this, yo? I don't know why you need money to be hanging out with bitches that look good or maybe look a little bit better and shit. I don't know why you have to be rich to chill with bitches that look good and shit. Why? Why can't the bitch just be lamed out and be like me and shit, you know? But anyway, man, I don't even want to end with any of them bitches around me, yo. I swear to God, a bunch of hoes, yo. I don't deserve to be with those hoes and those manly hoes and shit anymore, you know? It's my truth, and I'm not gonna lie to any of those people. I swear to God, I keep my gutter and all that shit in check. You know? And then, like, all that Superman, Jay-Z bullshit, like, type of shit. Characters and all that fly shit in game. Yo, my dude, that shit don't make you feel like... It's like this... Yo, I swear, it's a tradition and a half. It runs in every country and every nation in the world. I feel as if sometimes they're like, yo... I've been on see yo, it's mad funny though, Jehove. Like, I see you all the time, but I could just go up and look at myself and I have the same exact category, you know, like it's exactly the same. And then they keep fantasizing about the seat that he's at and shit. Like, it's so weird, man. Just put it gutter, man. It did black, yo. Let's just keep all this thing clear. No, I don't even understand it, to be honest. It's the death of me, you know. To all of them, you know. And them bitches from, like, school around here on Wikipedia going up and hitting shit, don't tell me about it. Keep it to yourself next time. You know, let me live my life sometimes, yo. Don't be so personal. I lack this. Why you gotta criticize me for lacking? What do I lack at? And why are you telling me about this? The guy was like, he sat down, the nigga has like a history of here, you know? But come on, man, you can't tell me twice about the instincts and tell me twice about these are flies and shit, yo. And I'm going through hell because of this and you ain't helping me out. I see how it is, man. But the thing is, you might have remembered why I came and said something to you and why I did that as a personal man compared to other people that have not. And he criticized the point that when a person loses interest of another being and doing this and that, I was like, no. You know what? Don't blame me. It makes me look crazy, especially babysitting all you babies and stuff, you know, and getting all that stuff. Don't attack me and make me look stupid and like make me mad poor. It feels like, you know. But anyway, I gotta be out. I hope you understand about school situations, all the students, all my complaints I made every day, all those things they're sleeping, doing all that crazy shit, said they make crazy stuff. You'll keep it to yourself, man. I appreciate you, but just, you know, like I get angry when a nigga gets put on and shit. You know what I mean? But I thank you. Peace out, man.